Hi Sag, welcome back to my channel. We're doing your love messages for the next 2 weeks. We've got your side, your person's side, and the situation and your advice, and we'll get some tarot as well. So, first up, we have on your side, truth be told. So it says, people tell you who they are, and very quickly, if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card tells you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth and listen. So I feel like maybe you're holding back in a situation where you're not actually saying how you truly feel towards your person. And then, let's see, on their side, we have here and now. So it says, it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So I feel like your person maybe is kind of like longing for you or longing for a better relationship with you in some way, or like the next step or whatever that is. Then we have gibbous moon, and it says you're very close to achieving your goal. So it says the word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time this in the month suggests that a situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But no, this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there's also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, it's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. I know that I'm on the right track. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as much as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. So with that gibbous moon, it's basically saying that like you're on the right track in your relationship with this person. Whatever you're doing right now, it's on the right track, but just be careful because, like I said, there is a fuse attached to it, so don't push too hard, otherwise it could blow, basically. The armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries, is your advice. So it says, learning to set healthy boundaries is the gift of armadillo spirit. You are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that may have been okay for you in the past. This also means that you need to learn where you end and where others begin. What is your own and what is not. Know your limits and understand that it's an empowering choice to say no to what doesn't feel right. Armadillo Spirit is here to tell you it's time to be honest with yourself about what you really want. There's that honesty. Be clear on what you're agreeing to, declare what your needs are, and say no as a full sentence. These are acts of respect and kindness to others as well as yourself. Trust your body's signals and you will know what to do. Armadillo Spirit guides you in making good decisions that are grounded in a strong sense of what belongs to you and what does not. So maybe the advice there is don't fall into kind of any sort of like codependency relationships or anything like that, but also set healthy boundaries in the way that, like, if you're allowing this person to treat you in a certain way, like maybe kind of set the boundaries. You don't have to be rude. It says it's doing like you a favor and them a favor if you are setting the boundaries. Maybe it's just that you need to set boundaries in like your space and your time, or what you want out of this relationship. Okay, so let's see, what does the tarot have to say? I'm going to get your feelings, their feelings. I'm going to get the situation, the obstacles, their next actions, the outcome over the next 2 weeks, and the overall energy for Sag, please. Okay, so we have your feelings, 3 of Pentacles. We have their feelings, the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Swords as the situation. We have the Hanged Man as the blockages and obstacles. We have the 2 of Pentacles as their next actions. And we have the High Priestess as the outcome. Overall energy, we have death. So, well, death and rebirth, technically. So there's definitely an ending, or an ending that has either happened between the 2 of you, or some sort of major change within the relationship, or an end to this cycle in the relationship and something. So the way the relationship is right now is in the process of transforming. We do have the 3 of Pentacles as your feelings. So I do feel like you value this person and what they bring to the table, but you're also wanting to kind of like work on things with them. You want to build something with this person and put an effort towards the relationship. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe you want someone who's gonna, you know, put in that effort with you as well. Like, you're not wanting to be the only one trying to make things work between the 2 of you. 5 of Pentacles is their feelings though. So 5 of Pentacles is about like feeling abandoned, feeling rejected, feeling left out in the cold, not being able to see a path forward because you're in a negative mindset, which is their feelings. So they might feel like you've kind of like shut them off in some way, or just like left them out. Like I said, rejected them in some way. 4 of Swords is the situation. So it's kind of like nothing's really happening between the 2 of you at the moment. It's kind of like either you're on a break, or there's time apart at the moment, or it's just like there's not a focus on the relationship at the moment. Like, nothing's really moving forward. It could be that there's a time for healing. Maybe you guys are healing from previous relationships, or you're healing from your current relationship with each other in some way. The Hanged Man is the obstacles, that there's a need for people to see things, both of you, to see things in a different light, maybe see things from the other person's point of view. A need for maybe compromise in some way, but there's also a feeling of, you know, feeling stuck. And because this relationship is maybe on a break or on hold at the moment, it's like you guys aren't in contact in the moment, which is also causing a blockage because you're not speaking to each other is what it looks like. Or maybe not telling the truth about how you feel in some way. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. So their next actions is to kind of, they're still deciding. They're deciding what to do in this relationship. They're trying to see if you guys are in separation. They're trying to see, like, should I, try to rekindle things with you, or should I move on, or try to move on here, like weighing the pros and cons. There's a decision that needs to be made on their end anyway. And then we have the High Priestess as the outcome. So it's kind of like, you know what the outcome is already. Your intuition knows this, your gut knows this, but maybe because of like wishful thinking, or because of like your fears, you aren't allowing yourself to trust your gut in some circumstance with where this is going. The High Priestess can be about silence between 2 people as well. So that's just the outcome for the next 2 weeks. Maybe you're not speaking to each other. So let's just see. I want to get some clarifiers. So what is the 3 of Pentacles? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you want to work on things with this person, or to feel valued in this relationship, because there's issues that have happened in the past that between the 2 of you, or with other people that you're struggling to let go of. You are holding on to this person in some way, even though maybe that they've hurt you or betrayed you in some way, really like broke your heart. Otherwise, you have been heartbroken before, and now you're kind of like holding back in some way of telling the truth and telling them that you want to build things with them or work on things with them because you're worried about getting hurt. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. What's this? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this person does see you as someone that they can get married to, someone that they can have like a lot of steadiness and commitment with you, someone who would offer them a lot of love, like they do have feelings for you, and they do want to take this to the next level, but for some reason they're feeling like that's not available to them, like you wouldn't allow that, or there's something in the way that's causing this. What's the 4 of Swords? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so the situation is that you guys are both individually working on yourselves, on your own independence, on maybe even just more focused on your financial health at the moment, and getting to a point where you guys are healing in the way that you can kind of be single and by yourselves without having any issues. If you are in a relationship, you're just more focused on your individual priorities right now. 9 of Cups, this is about complete wish fulfillment. Like you're focused on what your wishes are, like individually, and what makes you each happy. So what's the Hangman? 7 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like maybe there is the other obstacle blockage is that like no one seems to be doing anything right now, which is, you know, the Hangman is about being stuck. The 7 of Wands in the reverse is like someone giving up the fight. It's like there's no one's making those moves to try and fight for this relationship. But I do feel like there's silence between the two of you, or you guys are on a break, is what I'm mostly getting. But there's like a lack of drive towards trying to fight for what you believe in, or how you think this relationship should go. King of Pentacles, there's a lack of stability, there's a lack of commitment, there's a lack of reliability from this person or from you. Basically, it's in the mutual energies. It's like the commitment is what's causing an issue here. Maybe someone's scared of commitment. So what's the 2 of Pentacles? What's their next actions? The Hanged Man. Yeah, so they're not going to do anything. They're going to stay in this stuck situation until they make a decision. And the only way they're going to make a decision is to see something from a new perspective. The 7 of Pentacles is kind of like they're wondering if they should continue to put an effort into this relationship, because they're like, what happens if I put an effort into this relationship and then I don't actually get what I need out of it? So the energy is that they're kind of just staying where they are right now, here and now, because they haven't made a decision. What's the High Priestess? We have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. I do feel like you guys are going to get some sort of help in this situation. Maybe that they haven't been like speaking to people, or you haven't been speaking to people about getting advice on this situation, and maybe someone's going to help you to either get through this situation or to kind of get back together and actually talk things through. But the 5 of Pentacles is coming out of this abandonment and this loss and that type of thing. Justice is about balance. It's about balance coming back into this connection. Maybe that you have this inner knowing that the balance will come back, or that someone needs to come in here and make things right. And I do feel like maybe someone who walked away might come back and try and make things right with you. Okay, so let's get some more clarifiers. So I want to see, how is Sag feeling about their person? Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. So you want to tell the truth here. You want to be open and honest about your feelings. We have nourish, self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding. So I do feel like maybe you've been working on yourself a lot, and maybe that's why you've come to the point where you're like, actually, I can be honest with my feelings, and I want to say that this is like, I am focused on what's best for me right now, and I'm focused on becoming a better person myself. Okay, so how does Sagittarius person feel about them? We have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. So they are in this chaser energy. Like I said, I do feel like they're kind of like longing for you in some way, or like yearning for you and feeling very left out in the cold. So they're in this chaser energy, even if they're not actually doing anything about it. Twin flames, mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. They do see you as someone like a deep soulmate or a twin flame. And they feel, maybe, I feel more like with the shared feelings that maybe beforehand you might have been the chaser in this relationship, and you've kind of gotten to the point where you're at like, you maybe healed yourself in some way, and because we did see that like self focused and growth and all of that stuff that you're working on. So they might feel like they're getting that side of the stick to basically see how you were feeling. Now all of a sudden they're feeling the way that you were before. What's the outcome? We have past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. So it could be that this is a lesson that they need to learn, and they've like repeated these patterns over and over again. We do also have broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. So they are, it's affecting them a lot. The separation between the two of you, or the silence between the two of you. Okay, so let's see. For Sag, what does Sag need to know about their love life? Okay, so we have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I do feel like that could have to do with like either actual religious factors, like you guys are from a different religion or something like that, or it could be about like just a very big difference in values that's causing issues. We do have honeymoon here, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So maybe they want to take you away, or there's a need for the two of you to kind of spend some time having fun together in some way, at a different location than usual. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I do feel like there is, like I said, there is a lot of healing to do here with that Four of Swords. And that's why you guys are on a break. Like you guys, there's a need for forgiveness here, and learning the lessons that have happened. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So maybe you do need to put in some effort into this relationship in some way. Maybe that's the effort that you're wanting to put in. Let's see. Some messages from your person. We have, I'm becoming a better person. Okay, we have, I'm starting to understand our connection. So maybe before they didn't, and maybe they took you for granted before. And then we have, I remember every detail of that day. So maybe it's like something that happened between the two of you, or they remember the ending, or they remember what was said or something like that. And then we just have the timing just wasn't right for us. So maybe they feel like it was a timing issue, and they feel like maybe you guys could heal this in the future or soon, or whatever that is. So Sag, I hope that resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it, because it helps the channel grow and it means a lot to me. If you could subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again in the next 2 weeks for the love reading, or the next week for your general messages. Take care.